Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so this video is going to be a continuation from the last video you watched, because there was a lot I was doing in this one day, and so I couldn't put it all on one video because it would have definitely been an hour long, and I know you guys don't want to sit down and watch an hour long video. So I have to split it into two to continue what I was doing. Okay, so the next area we're going to be working on is my shaded garden bed. And these are some of the plants that I have for my shaded garden bed. Now I do have some hostas in my garden bed already. And unfortunately, I don't know the names of them. But what I plan to do is to save the tags for these plants, to make sure if I have any of these already in there, which I don't think I do. I have hostas, but I don't think any of them is like this. If it is, then I will definitely know the name from this point, because I'm gonna save the tags, put the tags next to the plants, so I'll be able to tell them apart. And most of the times I say hostas anyway, because they're all hostas, but it's good sometimes to know the difference. Now I do have some more plants that I'm gonna put in there, and I'm gonna remove the hollies that are struggling. Since it's a shade garden bed, I believe that's why the hollies are struggling, based on the information that I got, and I truly do believe that. So I'm gonna remove the hollies that is over there, and I'm gonna plant these plants. I also have a rhododendron that I want to plant in there, because rhododendrons are I think part sun to shade. I'm gonna look at the tag in a few minutes, but yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plant these plants. I do have like 2 of each that I'm gonna put in there, but I'm gonna show you just a quick picture of whatever I'm putting in there, so you can actually see what it is. What I'm also gonna do is list the names of everything that I have here at the bottom of this video, so you will see what it is, and I too are gonna remember what I'm planting. Again, I'm gonna put the tags there for future reference. All right, let me show you, or I'm gonna just flash a picture of each plant so you see what it is. Okay, first plant is Mountain Fire Pieris. Yeah, Mountain Fire Pieris is part sun to shade. So this is going into my shade garden. My shade garden do get sun about 3 to 4 hours a day, so they should be okay. And anything that says partial sun to shade does really good under there once the soil is doing good and it's getting in good water. Now, I don't know what happened to the hollies. Again, it's probably not getting enough sun, but something like this should be do really good. Our next plant here it's a Twilight Hosta, and it's partial sun to shade, and of course you know that this is a perennial. I love the variegated leaves on these. I know you guys seen this before, but oh, it looks fresh, it looks beautiful. This one is a Aureomaginata Hosta. Okay, this is gonna make me bite my tongue, and that's why I'm gonna be saying Hosta, because Aureomaginata. Yeah. Woo, yeah, baby. The challenge of it all. But look at that. Look at that. Pretty, eh? And some of these hostas, I can split them because you can see they have multiples in there. But sometimes we just like to see the full of everything. By the time I get in my garden bed, I'm going to know whether I want to split it or not. I may leave it the way it is and just plant it. But let's see the next plant. Okay, so this one is a place purple corbel. And this plant is a shade plant. So we're going to put this a little bit more back into the garden bed because some parts in the back is really cool. And the plants that are higher is going to kind of shade it a little bit. So just knowing how to put them in the garden bed is kind of key so it don't get the full blast of the sun, although it's morning sun. So all right, and the next one I'm gonna put, now I do have two of these, two of the hosta, well, two of each hosta, I believe, actually one of each hosta, two of the corbels, and then two of these. So, and then I have a rhododendron that I'm gonna put in there. Let me show you that. Okay, so this one is the rhododendron. This is the tag for this one. Guys, look at that flower. It has one bloom right now. Look at that. Now I had this just sitting under a tree for a little while now. Ever since, I think it's about 3 weeks now, or 3 to 4 weeks I had this sitting under a tree and keep trying to figure out where do I put it, you know, because I love the plant. And so I figure I'm going to put it in my shade garden bed because it's going to get about 3 hours of morning sun and then it goes right into shade. So this should be okay with that amount of sun. And now we're going to go over there to my garden bed. Okay, so this is the shaded garden bed, and now I know I really gotta hurry up because we're supposed to get some rain a little later, maybe like 4 o'clock or something like that. I still have time. I can't even see the time right now, but so this holly over here, I'm gonna remove this one so I could put the rhododendron in that spot. And as you can see how wide it is between the two boxwoods that is here and over there, so it's going to be like a great amount of space. I did remove one of the hollies from over there. I'm trying not to move the camera so fast, sorry guys. And then I have to remove this one. Now this one is the one that kind of looked the worst. I don't even know if I'm going to try to save it. I'm probably just going to get rid of it and just, yeah. I still have plants coming up. Like in the back here, it have 2 hydrangea. I don't know if they're struggling. I don't know what's going on with them, but I'm going to give them a little bit of fertilizer and see what happens. This is a bright red burgundy hosta. Not hosta. Oh my goodness. See? Names. I need tags. Anyway, I hate having to tell you guys I don't know the name of something. Because I know some people wants to know the name of something. Or whatever it is. But guys, be patient. Eventually, I'm going to learn them. If I keep doing it often enough, I'm going to learn them. Okay? All right. So now we're going to get the planting. So I can stop talking through this video. We're going to get the planting.
Don't you think that I can see you anxiously? Try not to catch a glimpse of me. Don't you worry, it's okay to take a peek. See the magic words now, pretty please. Yeah, you try to hide it, and you've gotten curious. feelings out, stop playing dumb. Cause you know I am the fire, I got a feeling, oh. Don't you wanna come a little closer? Fillet, fillet, fillet. Be made, be made. Those lips in your eyes, I'll trade it with mine, was now or never. I'm tired of guessing so dumb. You wanna come a little closer? Why are you playing cool? Just tell me what you're gonna do, boy. Take my hands, draw me close. That's when you'll hear me breathing in the most. I see the trembling, baby, come and take a dose. I might change my mind, you better hurry up. You tried to hide it, and you've gotten curious. So let your feelings out, stop playing dumb. Cause you know I am the fire, I got a feeling, oh. Don't you wanna come a little closer? Fillet, fillet, fillet. Be made, be made. Those lips in your eyes, I'll trade it with mine, it's now or never. I'm tired of guessing so dumb. You wanna come a little closer? Come over to my side, take you for a ride. We'll live and talk, we'll scream and shout throughout the night. Cause you know I am the fire, I got a feeling. Don't you wanna come a little closer? Fillet, fillet, fillet. Be made, be made. Those lips in your eyes, I'll trade it with mine, it's now or never. I'm tired of guessing so dumb. You wanna come a little closer? Can't tell what is wrong or right. This feeling I have inside. Stop trying to fight, cause you wanna come a little closer. No doubt and you can't deny this feeling you're trying to hide. Stop trying to fight, cause you wanna come a little closer. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Don't you think that I can see you anxiously? Try not to catch a glimpse of me. Don't you worry, it's okay to take a peek. See the magic words now, pretty please. Yeah, you try to hide it, and you've gotten curious. So let your feelings out, stop playing dumb. Cause you know I am the fire, I got a feeling, oh. Don't you wanna come a little closer? Fillet, fillet, fillet. Be made, be made. Those lips in your eyes, I'll trade it with mine, it's now or never. I'm tired of guessing so dumb. You wanna come a little closer? Why are you playing cool? Just tell me what you're gonna do, boy. Take my hands, draw me close, that's when you'll hear.
Okay, so I finished adding all the plants that I wanted to add here. Maybe later down I'll add some more annuals, so you know, brighten up the space a little bit more. As though it don't look bright already. Okay, so I have to mulch this bed. However, I may not do it today because I am feeling beat. I am tired. But I'm gonna step back. This is my shade garden bed going all the way through. I gotta check the irrigation to make sure that it's enough water to cover all these plants. Although it's the 1/2-inch tubing that is over here. And I only run 2 lines. One in the back and one in the front. So I'm hoping it's enough to soak the entire bed, but I realized that when I was planting some of the stuff, the beds were still, when you go a little bit too deep, it was dry. It was not wet. So I may have to add a little bit more irrigation line to saturate the bed a little bit more. But all the hostas, I realize I do have a lot of hostas in this bed. It's just because I didn't know all the types that I carry or all the types that I have. But I have quite a few in here, and that's okay. Some of them are small because they lately came up, and I know they have to come into their own to get bigger. But some of them get to a pretty good size, and look really beautiful. But it seems like they're still now coming up. And what I did also, fertilize the entire bed just to make sure that everything got fertilized, because I didn't remember whether I did it or not for the spring, so I just put a little bit more. If that's the case, it got a little bit more extra fertilizing. I had 4 caladiums, the red and the white, and I just, since they're shaded plants, I just plug them in right there. Hopefully they come up looking nicely. And check this out. You know, I thought that this fern, something was wrong with it. I thought it was dying, but that's the color of the fern. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to start really reading on some of these plants before I pull them out or chop on them. Because sometimes I just assume that it's dying, and then I start cutting on it, and then come to realize that that's not the case. But by then it's way too late. Anyway, this is what my bed is looking like. Now I realize, although the plants is in there, it really do need to be mulched to look the way I want it to look. And although I'm tired, I'm thinking about start putting some mulch on it just to finish it out. But we'll see. If I do mulch it, I'll pluck some pictures in there. And if I don't mulch it, But anyway, this is it, guys. Okay guys, so I was able to do my mulch, but when I got down to the end, I ran out of mulch. So I'm gonna have to finish the rest another day, but this is what we got right now. Anyway, I'm gonna also close out this video here. You guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I hope you got a chance to do something amazing today. See you in my next video.
Filet, filet, filet. Be made, be made. Those lips in your eyes, I'll trade it with mine. Was now or never. I'm tired of guessing, so don't you wanna come a little closer? Why are you playing cool? Just tell me what you're gonna do, boy. Take my hands, draw me close. That's when you'll hear me feeling in the most. I see the trembling, baby, come and take a dose.